Santana bandana on his left side. Fresh perm with the khakis in the best ride. Turtle riding down the block, he with Melly Mel. Perry Strawberry gangsters with him as well. Heading to the skating rink where the hoes be. Put the word out, what's the word, OG? Santana, big banana, we the truth. Enemies, they wanna got my sawed off shoot. I'm chillin' with Twin, the whiskey, them my niggas. Bullet and beatbot, we all be chillin'. Charismatic personality, but I'm.
In regards to health and wellness, what can you give us on that?
Okay, let me explain. The most important thing about health and wellness is your nutrition, the things that you choose to put into your body. A lot of people hear the word diet and they think that you're on a certain program. When I say diet, I'm not talking about an actual program. I'm talking about the things that you consume, the things that you allow yourself to eat. And the number one thing that I really want to touch on is this. All carbs are not bad. All sugars are not bad. You have to understand the difference between the two, right? Complex carbs and simple carbs, right? Two different things, and they affect the body in two different ways. And I hate to hear people say, don't eat carbs. You need carbs. And I hate to hear people say, don't eat fruit when you need fruit. The thing is,
that's the first thing I eat in the morning.
You should, because it is not the same as table sugar. You understand? And a lot of people have this misconception, I'll take the honey. Your body don't know the difference between honey and sugar. But unfortunately, people don't understand that. Now, nutrition. I tell everybody that all the time. When it comes to nutrition as a whole, right? You got two different types of people. Ones that back away from the table, and ones that don't know how to back away from the table. And both are not going to get you to reach your goals in a timely manner. Let me say that.
Can those be considered addictions?
Absolutely.
Depending on how you approach it?
Man, listen. We are addicted to food. And I hate the number one thing my pet peeve is this. We're addicted to food. So I don't allow my clients to have cheat days. There's no such thing as a cheat day. You cannot tell a drug addict that it's okay to do drugs on Sunday.
True.
You cannot tell an alcoholic, it's okay to have one drink on Sunday.
True.
We are addicted to food. And until you change the mindset of how you look at food, you're going to stay addicted to food. The same way an alcoholic or a drug addict will stay addicted if they don't change their mindset at what they're doing.
Some people will work out all week thinking about cheat day.
Absolutely.
Because I was one of them. I used to work out hard all week and be thinking about, man, I'll be glad when I get to the cheat day.
And you have the people who say, you can eat whatever you want to as long as you working out. Absolutely not. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Break that part down.
Okay, the thing is this, right? I can't eat whatever I want and then still have a six-pack. It's just not going to happen, right? Because you are what you eat. And I know it's a cliche, but you really are what you eat. So if you're eating potato chips and cookies and cakes all day long, now not to say that, let me say this, being honest, I'll taste this, I'll taste that. But when it comes to big slices of anything, I won't have it, right? I'll taste it. And it's okay with tasting here and there. Once you're at a point in your life where you look at food differently, you understand exactly what it is that you're doing, then it's okay to taste. But it's a whole nother thing to consume. So a lot of people need to understand that.
Is that a discipline, Tutt? Because, man, for me to taste something, man, I got to taste it and taste it and taste it.
Taste it and keep tasting
Yeah.
it. It takes a certain amount of discipline. For instance, my daughter had a bag of chips the other day, and I had never seen the chips before. I'm like, man, what them taste like? And she loved them. So I was like, let me taste one. So I grabbed one of the chips, I tasted it. That was it. Now, most people, that may be a trigger to them. So if that happens to be a trigger, like drugs and alcohol, if that happens to be a trigger, then you don't need to be in a position where you can taste things.
Okay.
You understand? Just kind of keep it at a bay until you get to where you want to be physically, emotionally, and mentally. Now, when it comes to starving yourself,
that's not good.
Nah, a lot of people, the first thing they think is, I'm not gonna eat. If I don't eat, then I'm gonna lose the weight. Not necessarily. Your body goes through what's called starvation mode. Once your body reaches starvation mode, anything that you consume is going to hold on to it. It's not going to want to get rid of it. So it is a science to this. You can't just be a personal trainer because you work out. 99% of the people don't know that the health part of it, right? Even as trainers, a lot of trainers, they just don't know because they didn't take the extra time to take the nutrition classes that they should have taken. Because when you go for your cert, the things that they teach you are bare minimum, right? You just skimming the surface. So me personally, I went into college classes in nutrition to get a better understanding of nutrition. And that's why I'm so well-rounded as a trainer. It comes so natural to me. In order for me, like I even have my own before and afters. I was already in shape, but I didn't have a six-pack. So in order for me to have a six-pack, I had to tweak the things that I chose to eat. And it took me about...
So does portion make a big difference in when you're eating the portion size?
Absolutely, that makes all the difference, right? I ask my clients all the time. Now, let me say this. Weight loss has a different proportion than weight gain, okay? You have some clients that come in, they're really small, they call hard gainers. You cannot put them or train them the same way you train a person that's trying to lose weight. These two people are trained differently. And so the first thing that I look at when a client comes through the door and I'm meeting them for the first time is their body type, right? Your body type is going to, one, tell me what I have to do to train you. Two, I'm going to listen to your goals. Your goals are going to help assist me in what I need to do to train you. And that for me is kind of the key to everything, right? I listen and I look at your body type and I train you for those specific things. When it comes to diet, I'm not there. People lie all the time, I ate good. I'm not there. I can't control what you eat. All I can do is tell you that if you eat this stuff, it's gonna prolong your process. So you come to me for a 90-day thing, we sign a 90-day contract, and I wanna lose this 10 pounds in 90 days. Well, how you gonna lose 10 pounds in 90 days if you're still eating all the garbage?
It's impossible.
So you can't. So, you turned up the volume when it comes to the workout. But again, that goes back to people thinking you can work out and still eat what you want to eat, and it just don't work like that. Mm-hmm. Some people are genetically gifted, and it may work for them. Everything is different for everybody. And
well, I'm not one of those.
Yeah, fitness is hard, man. Fitness is rough. It's not easy. And
it's not.
People assume because I'm a trainer, oh man, you do this stuff. Oh man, listen, it's hard for me too. It's hard for me too. It's not easy. I'm always sore. I'm always hurting. So it's not easy. And I'm older, so sometimes my joints be hurting a little more than what I would like them to. But it's not for everybody. Gotcha. Everybody should be doing it, but it's just it's not for every individual, and that's okay.
Right on, man. I appreciate that, man. That lesson right there, man. So maybe I can find me something. Because I think my problem is I overeat, or I'm not eating the right things, and I'm trying to get back on it because there was one time I lost all this weight, and then, man, I put it back on.
Because you didn't.
But it took me. I lost it like 6 years ago, so up until now is when it started. So for a good while, I maintained it because I was focused on what got me there, and then slowly. But what threw me off was the pandemic, because it shut down all the gyms and all that, and I was like, oh, here we go.
You have to look at this. You have to make a lifestyle change. Period. No matter how you look at it, it has to become a lifestyle for you. In order for this to work.
Yes, definitely. And it did. I went and bought me some roller skates. Man, I got on them roller skates and fell on my butt. And I thought like, man, I used to roller skate my butt, but something about my balances, I got to figure it out though. But I'm gonna go back at them again. I'm not gonna give up.
Well, this is the thing. The more that you stay fit, the longer and better quality of life you have.
True.
Right? So for me, I want to live to 100. But I don't want to live until I'm 100 and I'm slumped over and I can't walk, I can't move, I'm relying on other people to take care of me, right? That's where the better quality of life comes in. So I want to be able to, if I go to sleep and God pulls me from my earthly body, then so be it. But I still want to be able to walk. I still want to be able to do the things that I normally can do. And I understand not at the same level, but I don't want to have to rely on someone else or my children to take care of me when I'm an old man.
That's it, man. That's my biggest fear right there. Man, because no joke, I can still run, I can still, do whatever I need to do, but just, maybe not as good as I did when I was in my 20s or 30s or 40s, but yeah, I can still get up. I can still go. But anyway, we're going to come back to it, man. I appreciate you, man, once again for the nutrition lessons and don't be surprised when I call you and say, man, what I need to eat, bro.
Man, listen, I'm an open book. Any of y'all, you need to know I have people all the time that just hit me randomly like, hey, bro, can I pick your brain? I'm okay with that.
Okay,
because I really love and enjoy what I'm doing. And I love to help people. The way I look at it is, man, I took so much from our community, and this is how I give back.
And while I'm at it, shout out to my guy, Compton Dago, man. Your guy and my guy, man. Shout out to Compton Dago.
Man, Compton Rick Rock, man. Rick Rock doing his thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like
okay, Rick
when
Rock.
He lost a whole lot of weight. So
right,
man,
Compton Rick Rock.
Compton Diego and old Rick Rock, man. Rick Rock really.
Shout out to them two brothers, man.
I like it. I like it.
Right on, man. We're going to go ahead and lock the door again. Lock the door. We out.
I'm the hood postman, always got motion, always keep motion. I'm the hood postman, 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 I'm the hood postman. On the dead homies, like Rennie Loken, yeah.
It's the cartel.
Always got motion.